Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday to you and welcome back to In the Trenches with Dr. Tammy. Now listen, when I got up this morning, I had a full idea of exactly what I wanted to say to you. But I'm going to pivot today. I'm going to pivot today because I've been watching the news. And you all know that I'm an empath. People have been calling, people have been asking my thoughts, how I feel about the things that are going on in our world today. So I'm going to pivot a little bit from our topics that we've been chatting about over the last few weeks. I'm going to move away from that series for a second, and then we'll get back to that. But before I get into that, I just want to say this to you. Do not start, yes, it's a big hair day this morning, because I just felt so compelled to get up and put on my best face for me today. Because, sometimes I tell you all to do that same thing and make sure you get up and show out for you. So that's what I'm doing this morning. But back to what I was saying. I am feeling the weight of the world. You all know how that goes for me sometimes. As I speak to you, as I listen to what it is that you're saying, as I hear you pour your hearts out to me, people are hurting. People are hurting right now. And it seems that instead of helping each other to heal, instead of lifting each other up, we are pushing each other down. We have to stop that. We have to stop that. We are in 2025, people. And why is it that I feel like we're not making any progress? Why do I feel as if we're going backwards instead of moving forward? In this world right now, there is so much chaos. People are hurting people. For what reason? I don't know. I don't know. And I suppose I'm never going to understand that. I suppose I will never understand the intentional hurting of another person. And I don't mean necessarily just romantically. I mean on the job. I mean when we're out trying to order at a restaurant, people are rude, people are pushing, people are just speaking to each other as if they are not other human beings. And I'm trying to understand that. When you all ask me, I try to speak life into you. I try to encourage you. I try to help you to understand that no matter what someone else does or says to you, that you should be the bigger person, that you should be the one to uplift. You should be that one that takes the high road. I'm not going to cry, but I'm feeling kind of emotional this morning. I really am, and I'm doing my best to hold that in, but I feel so sad for the world. Okay, I might cry. I feel so sad because we're not doing what we should be doing. We should celebrate each other. We should, when we see another person struggling with something, we should help them. But that's not what we're doing. We see it in our schools. We see it just every single day. We see it. I hear it. Let's not even start with social media. From the moment I open up my page, okay, I'm trying not to, but it's a tough one for me this morning because I carry this weight. I carry this burden. It's what I'm going to call it this morning because that's what it feels like today when people have expressed their emotions to me. I just need you to understand that I'm not the only one feeling this weight. I'm not the only one feeling as if we are not doing what it is that we were put on this earth to do, and that's to take care of each other, to treat other humans like they are people, like they deserve to be here. Lord, I said I wasn't going to cry this morning, but I am feeling just emotional. No, I'm not upset. I am just feeling so sad for us because this is a time in which, give me a minute. Lord have mercy. Dr. Tammy is human. Look at that. She is human. But I just feel as if in this world, whatever it is that you do every day, you need to do it from your heart. That's what this is. That's how this came about in the first place. In the Trenches with Dr. Tammy came about because I care about people. I want the very best for people, even the people who do not want the best for me. And for you, what I'm saying to you is be more of a person who can say, you know what? They tried to hurt me, but I won't return that favor. And I'm calling it a favor because we have to look at it as if you taught me something. You taught me a lesson in the hurt that you tried to give me. So that is a favor because I learned something from it. I learned that you were not as great of a person as I thought you were. But that does not mean that I have to do exactly what it is that you're doing. It doesn't mean that I have to strike back. It doesn't mean that I have to go after you or go after your family or people that you love. It doesn't mean that I have to be a mean-spirited person because someone else is. But I see this every day. I'm seeing it on the news. I'm seeing it on social media. You all are in my inboxes about it. Stop this. Stop hurting each other. That's where I am with it this morning. So when I woke up this morning with this on my heart, I had to say something about it. I had to pivot from our love, from our relationship talk to talk to you about peace today. Peace. And I was planning to do it without crying, but apparently God knew better. God knew what was going to happen when I got up this morning and was getting ready to speak to you. So I'm going to make this one brief because as you see, I cannot control my emotions this morning. And I'm okay with that because I am a real human being. We have to do better. It is our job, my job, your job, everyone's job to make this space that we live in, this world, less chaotic. It is our job to pick each other up when we fall. It is our job to speak life into each other. It is also our job to pray for each other, even the ones who we think are our enemies. We don't need to go after them. We need to be creating positive experiences for everyone around us. And if you have children, please be setting an example for them. Be the role model because that starts within your home. Do not let the world set the pace for your home. Do not let the world set the pace for your children. It's our jobs as parents to teach them how to treat others, to show them, to be the example of the type of human being that we want them to grow up to be. And even if you have adult children, it is still important for us to lead the way. To lead the way. I know, before you get upset with Dr. Tammy, don't say, Dr. Tammy, I've turned the other cheek already. I've had enough. I'm going to say to you, do it again. Do it again. Because at the rate that we are going, Humanity is going out of the window. Personally, I am going to be the person who is going to continue to uplift. I am going to be the person who is going to continue to speak life into people, even the people who have wronged me. I'm praying for them. I'm praying for you. That's our job. That's our job. And if I don't do the job that I know that was created for me, then that means I am not walking in my purpose. Y'all know that I challenge you all the time. Almost every week there is a challenge for you. I rolled my eyes. I did. Because this morning I am just in a space where I know we all need to do better. Even myself. Is there something else that I could do? Absolutely. Absolutely. But I'm challenging you to also do more. To do more. When you see hatred or when you experience it, don't return it. When you see anger or it's pointed in your direction, don't return it. When you see more and more chaos, do not add to it. I challenge you to meet it with peace, to meet it with love, to meet it with joy. Because I don't know about you, but for me, I am going to not allow anything or anyone to steal my joy. I know you're saying, but you're crying today, Doc. I am. I am. Because in this moment, I am sad about what's happening around me. But I still have joy in my heart. When I woke up this morning, I was still happy because I understood the walk that I must take. And sometimes I have to walk that walk by myself. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. That's why I sit here. That's why I talk to you all, to let you know that you are not alone. I see you. I hear you. And Lord knows I feel you, because as an empath, you feel almost every single thing. So again, I'm challenging you. I don't care what is happening in this world. You be the beacon of light that it needs. Because if there are more of that light than there is hatred and chaos, we can start making a difference. We can start changing things. We will see less of that negativity on the news. We will see less of it on the social media if we each choose to make a difference. And when I say a difference, I mean a positive one. I am seeing far too much negativity right now. Everywhere. Even in our cars. You can't get in the car and go someplace without there being some sort of a road rage or some anger, someone cutting you off, someone blowing the horn at you, and you didn't do anything. You were just in your lane. So I'm asking you that in this life, while you are in your lane, choose peace, choose joy, choose love, choose happiness. You all have heard me say before that I don't care what happens, that I need you to lead with love, despite the hatred, despite what we see all around us. It can start with each of us, one person at a time. The same way that negativity spreads, so can positivity. And we all know that it feels good when we're loved. We all know that we like that positive feeling that we get from it. So without being on my soapbox for too long, and I managed to get myself together before I ended this episode, I'm still looking at you. I'm still asking you. I'm still listening to you. But in the midst of all of that, can we all just try to do better? Can we all try to do better? I know it's a tough time around us right now. I know that. But I'm asking you to not be a part of the chaos, to not be a part of the negativity. Be the bigger person. Be the bigger person. And in those times when people are coming for you, because that happens, coming from you, I'm going to ask you to do something that I heard somebody that we all know very well say. Michelle Obama said, when they go low, you already know the rest. We're going to go higher. I improvised it a little bit. I put my spin on it. But you know what she said? Let's do that. Let's do that. I leave you today with joy in my heart, with peace, now that I've spoken on what I feel. But I leave you here asking that you meet me in the middle, that you help me to change this world in a positive direction. Let's leave this space, this world, better than we found it. And again, I, Dr. Tammy, I'm always going to lead with love. I challenge you to do the same. Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday to you. Much, much, much love.